Sports fans, your boy the Line here tonight to give you a recap of the Florida Gators in the top 25. Start off with the Florida Gators, who come in this week after a bye week losing LSU the week before that with one loss in the record, and they're taking on rival Georgia. A lot at stake could be in this game. You know, a win will put Florida one game closer to clinch the SEC East. So let's see how we fared. The Florida Gators routed Georgia 27-3 in a game in which the defense had 5 turnovers, including 4 interceptions. Tryon Harris numbers don't look too impressive, as he goes 8 for 19 for 155 yards with 1 TD. Calvin Taylor, 25 carries for 121 yards. And freshman back Jordan Scarlett had 9 carries for 96 yards, including a 60-yard run. Antonio Callaway had 3 receptions for 110 yards, including a 66-yard touchdown reception. So total offense for the Gators was 413. The first game of this year in this conference with 400 yards against an SEC opponent. 258 yards rushing and 150 yards passing. They also scored on the muff hunt by Georgia, which with that win, the Gators improved to 7-1 and 5-1 in conference play with the game. 2-game lead in the East. Up next, Vanderbilt at noon next Saturday. And if Florida wins that game, they will win the SEC East title and punch their ticket to Atlanta to play for the SEC championship game. You know, coming into this season, you know, they had Florida finish like 5th behind Georgia, Tennessee, Missouri, South Carolina. And now, it looks like they up ahead of us. I mean, they up looking at us. But overall, you know, they played with a lot of heart. A lot of games they could have easily lost. They could, instead of being 7-1, they could easily be 3-5. So, you know, I gotta give it to Miguel Wayne. He got these boys playing great football. You know, a lot of these people out there in the NC scouts, people that does the rankings, a lot of them right now saying that Florida is the best one-loss team, even better than Alabama. But that could change, you know, as Alabama got that game next week, big game against LSU. So, you know, like I said, one more win Florida against Vanderbilt or South Carolina. They're going to the SEC championship game, which I think they'll win out as they got Vanderbilt, then they got South Carolina, they got Florida Atlantic, and then Florida State to finish out the season. So I mean, all games are winnable for the Florida Gators. If they win all them, they'll be 11-1. And the SEC championship game either playing, I think it's gonna either come down between LSU and Alabama. The winner of this game right here, is gonna be representing the West, I think. But that's how that fares. Now let's get into the top 25 action. We had North Carolina upset number 23 Pitt 26-19. West Virginia loses number 5 TCU 40-10. It was Ole Miss. Number 19 beating Auburn 27-19. It was number 17 Florida State 45-21 on Syracuse. UCLA number 24 escapes Colorado 35-31. It was my Florida Gators once again beating Georgia 27-3. Clemson beat North Carolina State 56-41. It was Oklahoma number 14 riding Kansas 62-7. Number 12 Oklahoma State in the shootout 70 to Texas Tech 53. It was number 10 Iowa remaining undefeated as they beat Maryland 31-15. Number 15 Michigan struggles to pull off the win of Minnesota 29-26. It was Memphis number 16 and route Tulane 41-13. It was the Miami after this point lost at home last week, beating number 22 Duke 30-27. Houston blanks Vanderbilt 34-0. It was Utah number 13 beating Oregon State 27-12. In battle of top 25 teams, we had Notre Dame 24, number 21 Temple 20. It was Stanford escaping, number 8 Stanford escaping Washington 30-28. Washington State that is. And so my top 25 It's the same as the AP's top 25. We got Ohio State number 1, Baylor number 2, Clemson at 3, LSU 4, and TCU at number 5. Tuesday will be the official BCS ranking post come out this week. Can't wait to see how that turns out. Some key top 25 matchup this week. We got number 4 LSU versus number 7 Alabama down there in Tuscaloosa. Big matchup there. The winner probably will most likely be playing in the SEC championship game, who I think will be against Florida. Mississippi still in it, but I think LSU will beat them. So, but that's why I think whoever wins this game here is going to be the one to represent the West. We got number 17 Florida State going down to Clemson to play Clemson, number 3 Clemson Tigers, and by unbeatens. Number 5 TCU takes on number 12 Oklahoma State. So, that's how that review goes. And that's how the week played out in the NCAA football. Like I said, for the Gators, the route looked good. 27-3 over Georgia. 1 win away from the SEC championship game. So, proud of Miguel Wayne. Doing a good job. Like I said, they could easily lay down. They could be 3-5 right now, but right now they're playing, to me, they very well could even be 8-0, a couple of plays. They could have beat LSU. But, they find ways to pull out, find ways to win, even when the quarterback ain't playing a good game. So, the defense, hell of a defense. So, game time for next week, Florida Vanderbilt is at 12 o'clock on SC Network. So, once again, I am the Blue Wine. I'd like to say peace, God bless, and I'm out.